My dearest listener, beloved soul who has found their way to this sacred moment, I come to you today bearing a message of profound importance, one that has been whispered to me through the ethereal channels that connect our earthly realm to the divine. This message carries within it both acknowledgement of your current struggle and the promise of divine intervention that is already at work in your life. You have been carrying a dark aura that has been hanging over your life like a heavy shroud, casting shadows where there should be light, bringing confusion where there should be clarity. This spiritual burden has not been imaginary or a figment of your sensitive nature. It has been real, tangible, and affecting every aspect of your existence in ways both seen and unseen. Lately, you have found it increasingly difficult to shake the persistent feeling that something in your life is incredibly off balance. This sensation has been following you like a persistent echo, whispering doubts in quiet moments and creating an underlying current of unease that flows beneath even your happiest experiences. Something fundamental has been wrong for quite some time now, creating ripples of disturbance in your energy field. But the nature of this disturbance has remained elusive, dancing just beyond the reach of your conscious understanding. You have tried to identify what exactly is causing this spiritual dissonance, searching through your recent experiences, examining your relationships, questioning your choices, and analyzing every corner of your life for the source of this persistent shadow. Yet despite your earnest efforts to pinpoint the origin of this disturbance, it has remained frustratingly intangible, like trying to grasp smoke with your bare hands. But I want you to breathe deeply now and release that worry from your heart, for your guardian angels have been fully aware of this spiritual interference from the very beginning. They have been working tirelessly with infinite patience and unwavering dedication to remove this dark influence from your life. Their divine hands have been actively dismantling the negative constructs that have been placed upon your path, working in the invisible realms to restore your natural spiritual equilibrium. Let me repeat this truth so it may sink deeply into your consciousness and bring you the peace you so desperately need. You have indeed been carrying a dark aura that has been hanging over your life like an unwelcome storm cloud, but finally, through divine intervention and angelic protection, it is beginning to dissolve and disappear from your energy field. That constant, nagging feeling that something is fundamentally off in your world has been your intuition operating at its highest level, serving as your internal warning system to alert you that something is indeed wrong in your spiritual environment. Your soul has been sensing this disturbance and trying to communicate its presence to your conscious mind through feelings of unease and spiritual restlessness. But this same intuitive sensitivity that has been warning you of danger is also your inner spirit recognizing and responding to the fact that your guardian angels are actively working behind the scenes to dissolve any and all obstacles that have been strategically placed in your path by those who wish you harm. Your spiritual guardians are like divine warriors, fighting battles in realms you cannot see, ensuring that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. These celestial beings who watch over you with infinite love and dedication will not allow anything or anyone to hinder your spiritual growth and material success. They are absolutely tireless in their pursuit of your protection, working around the clock in dimensions beyond our physical understanding to ensure your well-being and prosperity. Their commitment to your success is unwavering, their love for you is unconditional, and their power to intervene on your behalf is limitless. So they want me to assure you with absolute certainty that you have nothing to fear from this dark influence. It may have seemed overwhelming and permanent, but it is already beginning to crumble under the pressure of divine light and angelic intervention. This dark aura that has been clouding your life has been deliberately caused by individuals who have been wishing ill upon you from a distance, sending negative thoughts and destructive intentions toward your life like spiritual arrows aimed at your happiness and success. Importantly, this malevolent influence is not coming from anyone in your immediate friend group or close social circle. These are not the people you see regularly or interact with on a daily basis. Instead, this spiritual attack is originating from someone who exists on the outskirts of your social circles, someone who has been observing your life from the shadows, watching your movements, monitoring your progress, and harboring deep resentment toward your achievements and happiness. This individual has been stalking your social media presence with obsessive attention, scrolling through your posts not with genuine interest or care, but with a heart full of jealousy and a mind focused on your potential downfall. They have been actively rooting against you in the spiritual realm, sending forth waves of negative energy every time you share good news, celebrate a victory, or express gratitude for the blessings in your life. When you talk about your successes, your growing abundance, your personal achievements, or your moments of joy, this person experiences a burning jealousy that consumes their thoughts and poisons their spirit. Rather than feeling inspired by your success or motivated to work toward improving their own circumstances, they have found it emotionally easier to invest their energy in hoping for your failure. Instead of focusing on bettering their own life, developing their own talents, or creating their own opportunities for success, they have become spiritually addicted to the dark satisfaction they imagine they would feel if you were to fall from grace. This person has been consciously and unconsciously sending dark thoughts your way for an extended period of time, and these negative energies have been accumulating in the spiritual atmosphere around you like a supernatural storm cloud. This psychic debris has been raining down on your parade, so to speak, dampening your natural enthusiasm, weighing down your spirit, and creating that persistent feeling of heaviness that has been following you through your days. You have not been imagining that something is spiritually off in your environment. Your intuition has been absolutely correct in its assessment. Something truly has been interfering with your natural energy flow. And now the source of this interference has finally been revealed to you through divine revelation, so that you may understand what you have been experiencing and why. For now, in this present moment, there are no specific actions you need to take regarding this situation. Everything is being handled by forces far more powerful and knowledgeable than any earthly intervention could provide. You do not need to concern yourself with understanding the complex spiritual machinations of someone who is so preoccupied with monitoring and undermining your life that they have neglected to properly tend to their own spiritual garden. Continue to live your life with the same enthusiasm, passion, and dedication that has always characterized your approach to your personal growth and success. Embrace your abundance with gratitude and joy, knowing that you have earned every blessing that comes your way through your own efforts, positive intentions, and alignment with divine will. Do not allow yourself to become caught up in anxiety, wondering endlessly about the identity of this person or spending mental energy trying to predict what their next move might be. They are being handled by powers beyond their understanding, and they are ultimately of no real consequence to your continued success and happiness. Their ability to affect your life is being systematically dismantled by your spiritual protectors. The identity of this individual will be revealed to you when the time is spiritually appropriate, when you are ready to receive this information, and when knowing their identity will serve your highest good rather than simply satisfying your curiosity. Your guardian angels do have several important suggestions for you as you move forward on your spiritual journey. Recommendations that will help protect you from similar attacks in the future while maintaining your natural openness and enthusiasm for life. First, they suggest that you try to keep your major successes and important developments close to your chest until they have fully manifested and become established realities in your life. This does not mean you should become secretive or stop sharing your joy with those who genuinely care about you, but rather that you should be more selective about broadcasting your plans, dreams, and early victories to a wide audience before they have had time to take root and grow strong. When you spread the word about your developing successes too early in the process, you inadvertently provide certain individuals with information they can use against you in the spiritual realm. They can focus their negative energy on disrupting these emerging blessings before they have had a chance to fully establish themselves in your life. By keeping your developing blessings private until they are secure, you protect them from psychic interference during their most vulnerable stage of growth. Second, and equally important, your angels want you to keep light and kindness in your heart always, regardless of what you now know about the presence of negativity in your extended social environment. Do not allow this knowledge to cause you to begin viewing others with suspicion or to approach your relationships from a place of fear and distrust. Remember that the vast majority of people in your life are genuinely rooting for your success and want to see you thrive and flourish. They celebrate your victories as if they were their own. They offer support during your challenges, and they contribute positive energy to your spiritual atmosphere. There is no reason to alienate these beautiful souls who want to help you succeed simply because one troubled individual has been sending negative energy your way. Keep your heart open to love, friendship, and collaboration, while simply being more discerning about how much personal information you share and with whom you share it. Wisdom and openness can coexist beautifully when balanced with spiritual discernment. Always remember that you are protected and guarded by angels who possess infinite power and unwavering dedication to your well-being. These divine beings will not allow any weapon that is formed against you to prosper or cause lasting damage to your life. They are your spiritual bodyguards, your celestial advocates, and your divine allies in all situations. If this message resonates deeply with your soul and confirms what your spirit has been trying to tell you, I invite you to repeat the following affirmations with me, allowing their truth to sink into the deepest levels of your consciousness and to reprogram your spiritual atmosphere with divine protection and positive expectation. I am protected by my guardian angels who are working tirelessly and with infinite wisdom to dissolve any and all obstacles that have been placed in my path by those who wish me harm. I choose to focus my attention, my energy, and my gratitude on the positive people and uplifting experiences in my life, and I refuse to allow the negative energy of others to bring me down or diminish my natural radiance. My successes are mine to enjoy and celebrate fully, knowing that I have earned them through my own efforts and divine grace, and I trust completely that my guardian angels will continue to guide and protect me on every step of my journey toward greater abundance and spiritual fulfillment. Amen.